Katie, bar the door, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Section 8 4A playoffs here on Spuds TV. The Spuds hosting the Sauk Rapid Storm here at Theralton Park on the campus of NDSU. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tommy Fox. Glad to have you with us. The Spuds finished at a mark of 12-8, while the Storm finished with a record of 8-12. Sauk Rapids is the 6th seed. The Spuds are at the 3 seed. So it is possible for the Spuds. They have one more home game after this, but they're going to need a little bit of help as we take a look at the Section 8 4A bracket. On the other side of the bracket, the Spuds will, if the Spuds win, they will play the winner of the Brainerd and Bemidji game. So if the Spuds want another home game, they're going to have Bemidji pull off an incredible upset, because Brainerd has been a really terrific team this season, second place in Section 8 4A. And let's take a look at the starting lineups. Batting first, the Sauk Rapids Storm. Addison Breath will be leading off, followed by Alexa Welsh. Then Riley Turk in the 3-hole. In the middle of the order, it'll be Vivian Kusalik, Morgan Dorn, and then in the 6th hole, it'll be Campbell Arndt. And then to cap off the order will be Taylor Lamaray, then Bailey Seaman, and to end the order will be Ava Knutson. And in the circle, Kelsey Clute for the Spuds. She has been phenomenal at times, but in their final outing, she got rocked by the Sartell Sabres hitters, and she starts off strong with a strike, and off we go with the quarterfinals here on Spuds TV. The Storm and the Spuds from Theralton Park. 0-1 on Breath. Into left, over the head of Brewski, a base hit, and a good start for the Storm on an 0-1 pitch. Breath able to line it into left, and the Storm have their first base run out of the game. And here comes Alexa Welsh. Right fielder number 2, Alexa Welsh. Good start for the Storm, and a bunt is pulled back. Mitch Hansen, the head coach for the Spuds, has done a terrific job at guiding these girls in a very positive direction this season. Almost getting the 2 seed, but they were locked in towards the end. Oh, what a catch! Riley Spitzner laying out, one away in the first. Well, an early highlight reel play. Riley Spitzner puts away Welsh. Batting for the Storm, first baseman number 25, Riley Turk. And here comes Riley Turk at first base today. Good pitch from Clute, and it's 1-0. 1-0 to count. Swing and a miss. Check on first. Throws not in time. Just a beautiful day for softball here in Fargo, North Dakota, on the campus of NDSU, Theralton Park. The 1-1 from Clute on the way, and it skips in the turf for ball 2. Vivian Kusalik is on deck. Two one. Big cut and a miss. 2-2 now. And Clute has a wide variety of pitches. And different ways to deliver them. She deals. Ground ball to the left side. This could be two. Out at second. No, throw to first. The fielder's choice. So Breath is retired. And Turk moves to first. Let's take a look at the infield and outfield for these Spuds. In the outfield will be Lily Heskin in left. Peyton Babolian in center. In right, Paige Stephenson. On the corner is Alexa Kruger at third. Taylor Creston at first. Pitch is high. And at short, Taylor Bruschi. And at second, Peyton Babolian. And, of course, behind the plate making a terrific catch for the first out of the inning, Riley Spitzner. And, of course, Kelsey Clute in the circle as she's behind 1-0. Now ties the count at 1-1, a swing and a miss from Kuselik. Kuselik is in center. Here comes the 1-1. Out in front of it, strike two. Looked like Kuselik was not expecting that type of pitch. She didn't really swing with a whole lot of force. She was just trying to put it in play, and that is something you should do more often than not. Here's the 1-2. Clute strikes her out. To the bottom of the first we go here at Theraldson.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
Kelsey Clute sends her team to the plate here in the bottom of the first after giving up no runs and only one hit. Let's take a look at these Spuds batting order. Mitch Hansen's lineup includes Lily Heskin leading off, followed by Madden Bogenreef, and then Taylor Cresson. In the middle will be Taylor Bruschi, Riley Spitzner, and Paige Stephenson. And then Addie Selvold, Alexa Kruger, and Peyton Babolian finishing the order. And in the circle, Ava Knutson for Sauk Rapids. And watching her warm-ups, she has a really quick delivery, and that could potentially throw off some of these Spud hitters. And, of course, in their final game of the season facing against Sartell, they could not make any contact against Sartell ace Marnie Kuzman, who struck out 14 batters in the Sartell win, as Sauk Rapids is playing really close to Lily Heskin, who is known to bunt usually at the plate. So they're really coming prepared. They must watch film playing like this as Heskin swings and swats one foul, and it's 1-1. Heskin with a good take. Heskin is also very fast. So all she has to do is just really just put it in play the best she can, and she's going to have a little more of a rough time as it's 2-2 now. She's not a power hitter, but like I said, she puts them in play. She won't this time as she swings and misses First strikeout of the day for Knutson.
With one away, second baseman number 22, Matt Bogenreef.
Here's Bogenreef. Takes a strike. Good pitch from Knutson. And another good pitch, strike two. Knutson seems dialed in right now. Bogenreef has her back against the wall in an 0-2 hole. One away in the first. 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Two up. Not two down as it gets over. It gets over the head of Turk, and Bogenreef is into second. So an error on Sauk Rapids. It looked like it could have been fielded. It was fielded cleanly by Seaman, just a high throw. So already the Spuds have a runner in scoring position with one away. Crescent, a big swing and a miss. So that'll be an E4 on Seaman. Throw is high. Here comes the 1-1 to Crescent, who digs in for the first time this afternoon. Two one. 2-2. Knutson able to find the zone. Looking to leave Bogenreef stranded. 2-2. Crescent slashes one foul out of play. Brewski on deck. Another 2-2 to Crescent, swing and a miss. Two away here in the first. Second K for Knutson. And a quick peek at the infield and outfield for Sauk Rapids. In left will be Arndt. In center will be Kuselik. In right, Welsh. And the infield on the corners, Lamoureux at third. At first will be Turk. And at short will be Breath. And at second, it'll be Seaman. Here's a bunt from Brewski. It's pretty good, and she beats the throw. Taylor Brewski keeps the Spuds alive in the first on an infield single. First hit of the game for the Spuds. And they have a chance to punch the Storm in the mouth early with Riley Spitzner. And she takes the ball right to the shoulder, and the bases are juiced for Stephenson.
The right fielder number 15, Paige Stephenson.
Corners are in for the Storm. Bases loaded, two out. Stephenson takes one low. Mitch Hansen, of course, terrific coach, just a terrific leader in general. Stephenson fouls one into the netting. And I've spoken to Mitch Hansen a couple times. He is just a class act dude. And there's the first run of the game. Back-to-back beans given up by Knutson. 1-0 Spuds in the first. And a quick visit with the umpire, as it was back-to-back hit by pitches. Could just be a case of the heebie-jeebies because it is playoff time. More of a common thing than some people assume. But now the Storm are on the ropes here as Addie Selvold, the DP, digs in. A chance to unload the bases here, and she takes a strike inside. A 1. Selvold takes a strike. Knudsen it looks like she's back in her zone. A chance to get out of the inning, only giving up 1 run. Bases loaded, 0-2. Selvold strikes out. Knudsen out of the bases loaded jam. She gives up 1, so the Spuds take the lead on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. We'll return for the second inning. Top of the second here at Theraldson. Spuds lead at 1-0 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. Digging in is Morgan Dorn, the catcher. Very colorful bat she is using. Very interesting pattern. 1-0 coming from Clute to Dorn. To start the second, into left. It's going to be a tough play, and Brewski makes it easy. 1 away here in the second inning on a nice play by Brewski in shallow left. So 2 pitches into the inning, the Spuds record 1 out. And here comes Campbell Arndt, the left fielder, with 1 away, and she takes a strike. Clute with the 0-1. Out in front of it, 0-2. A lot of Sauk Rapids fans in attendance. Just displays how loyal their fans are. Clute is ready with the 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. 2 gone in the second. Clute records her second K. This one on 3 pitches. And so far, just a 5-pitch inning for Clute. A beautiful pitch. To Lamore. Lamore out of play. It's now 0-2. And I believe a bee must have almost flown into the press box, but we're fine here. So is Clute. The 0-2 skips on the turf. We play on. Clute has thrown 8 pitches in this inning. A pop-up to Brewski and then a K. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Clute. 2 strikeouts in the inning. She's got 3 of them. Through 2 innings of work here at Therrelton, a 1-0 Spuds lead is intact.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Tommy Fox coming to you live from Therrelton Park. The Spuds have a 1-0 lead over the Sauk Rapids Storm here in the Section 8 4A quarterfinals. Ava Knudsen back to work. Alexa Kruger will dig in. And if we take a look at the bracket once again for the Section 8 4A playoffs, as Kruger lays down a pretty good bunt, could not be handled. Knudsen fumbled the ball. It'll be listed as a hit, I would assume, because it wasn't actually played to first. And if we take a look at the play-in game, it is the Bison of Buffalo and the Elks of Elk River. Buffalo at the 8. Throw down is way off into center field. The Storm really caught a break there as Kusalik was right there to play it. It's 1-0 on Babolian. And the Buffalo Bison beat the Elk River Elks 5-3 in the play-in game. So Buffalo will take on the number 1 seed STMA Knights. 2-0 on Peyton Babolian. It gets away. And scooting to third safely is Kruger. It gets to the backstop, a 4-pitch walk, and Babolian just safely trotting to first. And a great start to the bottom of the second for the Spuds. Runners on the corners for Lily Heskin. And more of the bracket. Of course, it's the Knights versus the Bison. And an easy stolen base for Babolian. No contest at all, and both runners are in scoring position. So it'll be St. Cloud at the 4 seed, facing against the Sabres at the 5 seed. They, of course, beat the Spuds in the season finale. The 2-0. And a bunt is up. Could not be played. And it's a fair ball as it was touched. No, they're going to say it's a foul ball. It was almost touched. Looked like it tipped her glove, but they're going to say it didn't, and it's 2-1. Another bunt up the line by Heskin. It's going to be 2-2. Knutson trying to get back in her zone. On the other side of this game, it'll be Brainerd versus Bemidji. Heskin swats one into left. It's playable. Out number 1. Just outside the third base line.
With one away for Moorhead.
Nice running play made there by Breff. Here's Bogenreef, slashes one into the netting. Oh, 1 on Bogenreef. She reached on an error. She was the first one who scored on a hit by pitch. Bogenreef thought about bunting. And it's now 2-1. On deck is Crescent. Bogenreef into left center field. This could be trouble. And it's gone! 4-0 Moorhead. Bogenreef breaks out.
Opposite field. 3-run home run. For number 22, Madden Bogenreef.
Just pure power from Bogenreef. Left center field, and she makes it 4-0 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. Crescent swinging a miss, trying to follow suit with that swing, but it's 0-1 on the Spuds first baseman. Out in front of it, 0-2. And home runs like that early in the game, especially a playoff game, do numbers on your just confidence and momentum as a team. 0-2. Crescent takes one high. One, two. Crescent trying to go opposite field, finds the batting cages. Another 1-2. Oh, what a pitch. Went with the ephus. Knutson with a beautiful pitch for out number 2.
With 2 away, that brings up the board. Spuds cleanup batter. Shortstop number 6, Taylor
Brewski is swinging a miss. Oh and 1 on Brewski. She is 1 for 1, trying to make it 2 for 2, but it's going to be played very nicely that time by Turk. But the Spuds get 3. Madden Bogenreef, a 3-run shot into the left center field gap. A 4-0 lead for the Spuds on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. To the third we go here at Theraldson.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Bailey Seaman will lead things off here in the top of the third. Storm trail 4-0 here at Therrelton Park on the campus of NDSU. Madden Bogenreef slashed a 3-run home run. A huge momentum boost for the Spuds. And Mitch Hansen has got to love that.
Sauk Rapids Rice here in the top of the third inning. First baseman number 25, Riley Turek.
And Seaman takes the ball.
Correction, second baseman number 3, Bailey Seaman.
1-0 on Seaman. Clute rocks and deals. Tried laying down a bunt. A good block by Spitzner. 2-0 to count. The 2-0 from Clute. Fouled away. And Clute is one of those pitchers where the offense really determines how she performs in the circle. There have been some outings where she hasn't needed the offense to help her out. 2-2 now on Seaman. But when she has a comfortable lead like it is right now, she really just makes herself at home. And she has a ton of confidence. Seaman takes the ball outside, just outside, 3-2. Kelsey Clute has 2 straight Ks. Trying to make it 3. She can't. It's a walk.
Batting for the Storm.
So a leadoff walk given up to Seaman.
Ava Knudsen.
And now Ava Knudsen digs in. Corner slightly in. Kruger and Crescent. Runner takes off as it gets away from Spitzner. Runner in scoring position for the Storm just like that. Seaman hesitated. But as a runner, you got to commit. Definitely one of the golden rules of base running. But it usually depends on the situation. Like right there was a perfect time to take off as it got away from Spitzner. I'd always remember the 9th grade base running drills we did. Those are a lot of fun. Foul back. Almost caught by a fan outside the press box. 2-1 on Knudsen. Was late. Got fooled by that pitch by Clute. And it's 2-2. Here it comes. Into right field, hit well. Off the glove of Stephenson. 1 run will score. Seaman's in. An RBI double for Knudsen. It's 4-1. And a pinch runner coming in for Knudsen.
Courtesy runner for Sauk Rapids Rice, number 1, Izzy Furick.
So Isabel Furick will pinch run for Knudsen. pitches high. Here comes the 1-0 from Clute. Right in the zone for strike one. So they're going to list it as an E9 on Stephenson. It did hit most of her glove. So no hit, but still an RBI. 1-2. High in the zone, 2-2. So Knudsen is 0 for 1 technically, but with an RBI. 2-2 now on Breath. Clute delivers. Ball 3. Wow, that was incredibly close. The Storm trying to get back in this game after being down 4-0 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. 3-2 from Clute. Off the fist in front of Kruger in foul territory. A lot of juniors on this Sauk Rapids squad, so they are a young team, but they are talented. 3-2. Right field, out of play. There's definitely a good reason why they're able to sneak in as a 6 seed. Usually those seeds are more dangerous because they play with house money. They don't have too much to lose. Another 3-2 from Clute. Called strike 3. A paint job from Kelsey Clute, 1 away in the third.
Right fielder number 2, Alexa Welsh.
Here is Alexa Welsh, 0 for 1. Popped out to the catcher Spitzner, who made an incredible effort, an incredible catch. Right outside the batter's box. 1-0 to Welsh. Into shallow right, just outside the infield. Bogenreef squeezes the glove, makes the catch. 2 away here in the third. Here comes Riley Turk.
Sauk Rapids Rice. First baseman number 25, Riley Turk.
Riley Turk had a fielder's choice back in the first inning. Little off speed, misses low. So Kelsey Clute has 4 Ks through 2 2/3 innings. That's pretty good work. 1-1. So definitely a healthy mix of Spud fans and Storm fans. Almost got away from Spitzner, but making a good play to stay in front of it. It's 2-1. That might have gotten away a little bit from Clute. One on, 2 out. Into left, and could not be played by Heskin. Under her glove into the wall. 1 run scores. That's Furyk. Digging into second is Turk with a double. So 2 opportunities to get an out. First Stephenson in right. Now Heskin in left. Now you got to think, is the sun playing a factor here? It could definitely be a factor. It is now 4-2 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard, just like that.
For the Storm. Cleanup batter and center fielder number 17, Vivian Kuselek.
Here's Kuselek, who takes a strike. It's now 0-1. Clute just trying to escape the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits. That's going to help a lot. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Clute escapes the third, gives up 2 runs, an E9 and then an RBI double from Riley Turk. The Storm climbing back into it. Game on.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
The Sauk Rapids Storm get 2 runs in the top of the third, thanks to an error from Paige Stephenson in right, and then an RBI double that snuck under the glove of Lily Heskin.
Things off for Moorhead here in the bottom half of the third inning. Catcher number 12,
Riley Turk
Riley
and
Spitzer.
Ava Knutson driving in those RBIs for the Storm, and a good start for Knutson in the circle. Here in the bottom of the third, 0-1 now on Spitzner, who got hit by a pitch in the first pitch of the at-bat. Spitzner takes the ball. The Spuds definitely show flashes of discipline at the plate. They're mainly known for their hitting, as Spitzner takes strike 2. But when push comes to shove, they will be disciplined. 2-2. Like right there. Spitzner already a disciplined hitter. 3-2 now. Got her. 1 away, Knutson sits down Spitzner. And a good start for Ava Knutson as she now faces Paige Stephenson, who she also hit with a pitch. And she hit her that time. Just like in the second,
The Moorhead designated player.
or rather the first inning, excuse me, Stephenson gets hit in the first pitch of the at-bat. And now a pinch runner is coming in.
For Moorhead is number 2, Anna Bjorkman.
And Anna Bjorkman, or rather Bjorkman, excuse me, will be pinch running for Stephenson, who got hit by that pitch. And it gets away. Bjorkman almost stopped dead in her tracks. She was halfway between running and getting caught in a pickle, but she's able to get to second and in scoring position. Bunt up the first base line. It goes foul. The Spuds definitely love to bunt. They have players that can do that and hit for power. Almost caught. Throw is high. Bjorkman rounding third. She'll score on a throwing error. It's 5-2. Into third is Salvavold. And she's 60 feet away here in the third. And that was a routine play. It just got away from Lamore. And Lamore almost caught it. So definitely a backbreaker for the Storm as Kruger waves and misses in the first pitch of the at-bat, 0-1. Here is a bunt. It goes foul, almost caught by Turk. So Bjorkman able to score on a throwing error by Riley Turk. Or check that Lamouret. It went over the head of Turk. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes is Kruger. And now Peyton Babolian digs in.
Center fielder number 4, Peyton Babolian.
Salvold is waiting. Here's the bunt. This time it's caught. Lamouret, a little redemption. But the Spuds get one on her throwing error. A 5-2 lead for the Spuds here at Tharaldson Park.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss Snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
5-2 Spuds here at Tharaldson Park. Moorhead able to get a run home. Anna Bjorkman pinch running for Paige Stephenson in the bottom of the third. Able to score from second on a throwing error from Taylor Lamouret. Went over the head of Riley Turk. And a 3-run lead for the Spuds as Clute goes back to work against Morgan Dorn, sporting her very colorful bat. I think it's a rainbow type bat, I do believe. Good color pattern too, very unique color pattern at that, as Spitzner with a good frame but could not get the call, and it's 2-0. Dorn popped out to short her last time up to Taylor Bruschi, who made a really terrific play. Didn't have the best angle, but still made the play nonetheless. And it's 3-0 now. Clute looking to get back into the count. And she walked her. And a courtesy runner coming in. Emily Van Vickel.
Courtesy runner for the Storm, number 8, Emily Van Vickel.
And now digging in for the Storm,
14, Campbell Arndt.
Campbell Arndt, who struck out. Her last time up, she lays down a bunt and it spins foul. And that's typically the recipe for success. When you bring in a pinch runner, you try to bunt him into scoring position. Tried doing it again, and she'll have to swing this time as it goes foul again. Theoretically, she could bunt again, but that's not typically the route you want to take if you're down 0-2. Because she would strike out. Here is the 0-2 from Clute. She strikes out on 3 pitches. Kelsey Clute wins the battle. It's a short one, but there's one away here in the 4th. Here comes Taylor Lamoureux. Runner takes off, throw down. Not in time. It popped out of the glove of Brewski. Lamoureux struck out her last time up. Runner in scoring position, right to Brewski. Good pick over at short. The stretch from Crescent, through to third. Not in time. That was close. And the ability for Crescent to not only stretch to make the catch over at first, but to then get into a throwing motion over to third and almost turn 2 is impressive.
Bailey Seaman.
So Van Vickel is 60 feet away. Foul tip into the glove. So Lamoureux is 0 for 2 now. And Bailey Seaman digs in, almost got hit. Look out. She drew a walk. And she was the first run of the game for the Storm. Back in the 3rd inning. Got a piece of it, stays alive, but it's now 1-2. Clute looking to get the Spuds out of the 4th. 1-2. Called strike 3. Clute gets out of the 4th inning. She retires Seaman. The Spuds remain on top, 5-2 here at Tharaldson Park. This is the Section 8 4A quarterfinals on Spuds TV.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
5-2 game here in the bottom of the fourth. Lily Heskin digs in to start things off. She is 0 for 2. And they have the strategy, Sauk Rapids. But Heskin is still going to bunt regardless. There it is. It gets past her, and Heskin showing her speed. This time it works. It got away from Seaman.
Second baseman number 22, Matt Bogenreef.
Here is Madden Bogenreef, who hit a 3-run shot back in the second. Heskin will dig for third. It was bobbled in center. And now Heskin is 60 feet away. Bogenreef slashes one to left center field. She almost had another. It's off the fence. An RBI double for Bogenreef, and it's 6-2. That was almost the same spot, too. Big swing and a miss from Crescent. It is a 6-2 game in the first round of the Section 8 4A playoffs. And Crescent almost was able to lay that bunt down in time.
First baseman number 13, Taylor Crescent.
But it's now 0-2. And Crescent just takes it. She stepped out of the box, and there is a discussion now. I believe Crescent was asking for time. Yeah, Crescent was asking for time. And the ump didn't give it to her. Crescent to the third base side, and Crescent can't beat the throw. Over to third, and Bogenreef is safe.
With one away, batting for Moorhead.
Here comes Taylor Brewski, who is 1 for 2.
Number 6, Taylor Brewski.
Trying to send home Bogenreef. Spuds looking to advance to the quarterfinals with a win here today. They will face the winner of the game between the Brainerd Warriors and the Bemidji Lumberjacks. They're in great shape right now, a 6-2 lead over the 6-seed Sauk Rapids Storm, and a strike delivered by Knutson. Went with the outside corner that time. The 2-2. Brewski swings and misses.
With two away, batting for the Spuds. Catcher number 12, Riley Spitzner.
Spitzner out in front of it, and she knew it. Spitzner struck out her last time up. on a full count. Spitzner looks at a strike right down the middle. This should be an action-packed first round. A lot of these Section 8 4A teams have a ton of potential. One, two. Inside, just missed. Spitzner awaits the 2-2 from Knutson and gets hit. 2 runners on for the Spuds with 2 away here in the 4th. And here comes Paige Stephenson. Who has gotten hit by a pitch twice in this game. And all of them have come on the first pitch. Gets away, no contest, nobody was there. They were checking on Bogenreef at third. So Spitzner and Bogenreef are in scoring position. Stephenson swings and misses. And you could expect Bjorkman to pinch run for her if she gets on. Outside, 3-1. So even though that Stephenson has gotten hit by a pitch twice, her on-base percentage is through the roof right now. 3-2, good pitch from Knutson. Knutson trying to escape the 4th. 3-2. Right field, out of play. Stephenson ready. Knutson ready. It gets to the backstop, way off, way up in the zone. Morgan Dorn was not ready for that. And Addie Selvold comes up with the bases loaded again. Big swing and a miss. Knutson went upstairs and starts the count strong. 0-1. Selvold swings and misses. Knutson trying to escape another jam. It gets away. That was almost a disaster for Sauk Rapids. 0-2. Sails high. Knutson ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Knutson escapes her second bases loaded jam of the day, striking out Selvold. A 6-2 lead for Moorhead.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
6-2 Spuds going into the top of the 5th here at Thoroldson. So here would be the scenario for the winner. The winner of this game will go into the winner's bracket. The loser will go into the elimination bracket. So the stakes are high. If you want to move on to the first round, you better win. Clute deals. Ripped into right field, it stays fair. Opposite field double. She might want more. Here she goes. Throw in from Bogenreef is offline and a leadoff triple. Addison Breath starts things off strong, and she will go to the dugout. Courtesy runner in. It'll be Isabel Furyk taking her place 60 feet away from home.
Shortstop number 7, Addison Breath.
Or check that was Knutson. Ava Knutson with an opposite field triple. Addison Breath digs in right now. And she takes the ball. The 0-2 from Clute. One away. Right down Broadway.
With one away, that brings up the right fielder number 2, Alexa Welsh.
Almost got away from Spitzner. Furyk was ready to turn on the Jets and make it a 6-3 game on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard, but she'll have to wait. Here's the 1-0 from Clute. Now 1-1. Alexa Welsh. She's popped out twice. Once to the catcher Spitzner. And then the second time was to Bogenreef. Here it comes. Pulls back her bunt. And she calls time. .3-0 count now on Welsh. Clute deals. Fires in a strike. Good sign. Here comes the 3-1 delivery on the way. It's a bunt right in front of Clute. Option home, not in time. 6-3. Furyk is just too fast. And Clute had to make a very tough play. I mean, it was rolling slow. So one, you gotta charge it, and two, you gotta deal with a very fast pinch runner in Isabel Furyk. Here's a drive into deep right center field. At the wall, it's gone! In a blink, it's 6-5. Riley Turk goes to right center. It's a one-run game. Here is a discussion.
That's a 2-run home run for the first baseman, Riley Turk.
A discussion with Kelsey Clute, who has given up 5 runs in the last 3 innings. Jason Bruschi having a quick chat with her. And just like that, it's 6-5 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard.
Center fielder number 17, Vivian Kuselek.
Here comes Vivian Kuselek. She has struck out twice. She has not had a good draw against Clute here this afternoon. Strike right down the chute. Oh, 1. Spitzner has tried time and time again to get a frame to go her way. Most of the time she's unsuccessful, but you gotta love the effort. I mean, she does a terrific job behind the plate. Foul ball headed our way off the top of the press box. If I had a ball net here, I would have been trying to get it. Now it's 1-2 coming from Clute. 2-2. On deck is Morgan Dorn, who is 0 for 1 with a pop out to short and a 4-pitch walk. The 2-2 from Clute popped up on the infield. 2 out. Taylor Cresson on the play.
Catcher number 11, Morgan Dorn.
Here comes Morgan Dorn. So a 3-run, 5-inning, or 5th inning rather, for the Storm. They scored 2 in the 3rd inning, no runs in the 4th, and now 3 in the 5th. 1-0, 2-0. The first run of this inning came on an infield single for Alexa Welsh. And then a 2-run bomb from Turk. Dorn slices it foul. Two-way here in the 5th. Sails way high and way inside. Three and 1 to count. Campbell Arndt on deck. 5th pitch of the at-bat is a strike. And Dorn knew it right away. Spuds with 1 error, Storm with 2. Storm have 5 runs on 4 hits. Right to Kruger. And the Spuds have 6 runs on 5 hits. A 1-run lead for Moorhead. They escape the fifth with their lead intact. This is the Section 8 4A playoffs on Spuds TV.
More than 80 years ago, First Community Credit Union was established by farmers for farmers. We know farmers and ranchers are the backbone of our communities. That's why First Community Credit Union is proud to serve and support our local ag producers. Our expert staff know and understand the local ag industry because they grew up in it. From operating loans to equipment and real estate purchases, we can help ensure your operation is a success. First Community Credit Union, rooted in your future.
Sauk Rapids, you could say, has stormed back here in this game. A 6-5 lead for the Spuds. Moorhead was up 6-2 entering the fifth inning, but the Sauk Rapids Storm got a ton of help offensively thanks to an infield single from Alexa Welsh, bringing home pinch runner Isabel Furyk, and then a 2-run shot to right center field by the first baseman Riley Turk. The tides have really shifted here in this game. Bunt from Kruger, not in time. First base umpire was in between calling her out and safe. You could definitely hear the displeasure from the Sauk Rapids fans. That was a close call. Definitely a 50-50 review. And if it's possible, if replays could be a thing, if they are a thing in the future as it gets away, Kruger in scoring position, I think it would be really neat to have official reviews in high school sports. I mean, it could definitely shake things up, but we won't have that anytime soon, unfortunately. 1-0 to Babolian, tries bunting, pulls it back, 2-0. So Kruger is 2 for 3. Babolian is 0 for 1. They check on Kruger over at second. Here comes the 2-1. Babolian with a solid bunt. Using her speed, he gets away. Here comes Kruger. And what's the call? They're going to call her out. And I believe the consensus is that she was in the way of the throw.
The left fielder number 7, Lily Heskin.
So the Storm get a close call in their favor this time as Lily Heskin digs in. So Kruger is back at second. 2-0 to count on Heskin. Infield way in. It gets away once again from Dorn. Three balls, no strikes on Heskin. And a 4-pitch walk. So Heskin is 1 for 3 with that walk. She has struck out, popped out to short, and got an infield hit. Runner takes off, and a recipe for success for the Spuds on the base path. Specifically for Heskin, as she is in scoring position along with Kruger. Madden Bogenreef has had herself a day. She is 2 for 3 with a 3-run home run and a double. And smartly, they're going to intentionally walk Bogenreef.
After the intentional walk,
the bases are full for Taylor Crescent, and the Spuds have a chance to rip the doors off this one. Golden opportunity with the middle of the lineup coming up. Spuds trying to throw a counter punch. Sauk Rapids scored 3 in the 5th. Spuds trying to follow suit. 2-0. Crescent to left center. It's down to the wall. 1 run scores. It's Kruger. Here comes Heskin. Here comes Bogenreef. Clearing the bases. Taylor Crescent. 9-5. Swing and a miss from Brewski.
shortstop number 6, Taylor Brewski.
Brewski out of play. The Spuds were able to find that counterpunch. A 3-run double from Taylor Crescent, making it a 9-5 lead on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard as Brewski takes a called third strike. Down on 3 pitches. She has struck out in 2 straight at-bats.
Number 12, Riley Spitzner.
So the Spuds have scored in every inning so far. 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 3 in the 5th. I see a pattern going on. Almost a pattern. Oh, 1 to Spitzner. High in the air to center. And inning over. Play made by Kuselik. But the Storm give up 3. The Spuds able to find a spark. Taylor Crescent, a 3-run double to make it 9-5 here at Theraldson. The Spuds grab a 4-run lead, 9-5 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard here at Theraldson Park. Their offense has been rolling, as it has all season, and that is something Mitch Hansen has to be ecstatic about. And he's got to be even more ecstatic that the Spuds were able to build on that lead after giving up that 3-run 5th inning to the Storm, as Klut's first pitch of the 6th inning is a ball. One-0 pitch. Popped up on the right side. Crescent, 1 away.
With one away. Third baseman number 4, Taylor Lamorin.
Here's Lamore, swing and a miss. Pitch inside, 1-1. Taylor is 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out to short. 1-1. Bouncing ball, right side, Bogenreef. 2 up, 2 down.
With 2 away, the second baseman number 3, Bailey Seaman.
So Arndt starts the inning with a pop out to first. Then Lamore grounds out to Bogenreef. 2 up, 2 down. Clute looking to slam the door on the Storm. Chances are Mitch Hansen will take her out in the 7th. Possibly bringing in Kennedy Kays. We've seen him do that a couple times. And Mitch Hansen has just a ton of confidence in Kelsey Clute and the rest of this team for good reason, as they've had a high-powered offense. Lots of run support for Kelsey Clute this season. It has just been the main strength of this team, run support. 1-2 from Clute to Seaman. Sails high. Clute looking to get out of the 6th. 2-2. Skied into shallow center, just outside the infield, inning over. Bogenreef tracks it down. 1, 2, 3 go the Storm in order to the bottom of the 6th. The Spuds up 9-5.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
The Storm are on the ropes. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, they are down 9-5 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard as Stephenson takes the ball outside. Two and 0. And a little scoring update between the Brainerd and Bemidji game. The Warriors are up 9-0 in the 6th inning. So it's safe to say that if the Spuds hang on, they will face against the Brainerd Warriors, a 3-seed and 2-seed matchup, a 4-pitch walk to Stephenson. And Addie Selvivold, who has come up to the plate with the bases loaded twice in this game. And we are waiting on a pinch runner to come in for Stephenson. It'll be Bjorkman.
Courtesy runner for Moorhead. Number 2, Anna Bjorkman. Next to bat for Moorhead.
Mitch Hansen
Designated player number 25.
having a little chat with Addie Selvovold, who is 0 for 3 in this game. She has reached on base on an E5, but all the other outs, she has struck out. And the head coach for the Storm, chatting with the home plate umpire, I would go with my gut that they're going to make some changes in the next inning. Salvo lays down a pretty good bunt, and it gets away. Another throwing error. Here comes Bjorkman to the plate. It's 10-5. And now Salvo is thinking home. She'll score. Unbelievable. On a throwing error, the Spuds get 2 runs home. An E3 on Riley Turk.
Alexa Kruger.
Here is Alexa Kruger. She is 2 for 3. So Selvold has reached on 2 errors in this game. An E5 and now an E3. And the lead is ballooned to 6. Bunt up the first base line. Turk this time gets the play to go her way 1 away here in the 6th. Kruger is retired. Peyton Babolian steps in.
With 1 away. Center fielder number 4, Peyton Babolian.
Babolian swings and misses. Lily Heskin is on deck. Babolian is 0 for 2 with a walk. Another bunt. And no throw. No throw from Knutson. And they're going to call her out again. And was it because she was inside the line?
The Spuds lead off batter. Left fielder number 7, Lily Heskin.
That's happened twice now to Babolian. I believe she was inside the line. That seems to be the call on the field. Heskin takes the ball. Heskin has reached base twice. First time a single, the second time a walk. We'll see if Heskin surprises them and slashes it into the outfield. But it seems to be that the bunt is the way to go. 3 balls and a strike. Running swing and a miss. 3-2, a good pitch from Knutson. The Spuds have 11 runs on 7 hits, while the Storm have 5 runs on 4 hits on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. 3-2. And Heskin will reach base. Knutson wanted the call, but she won't get it. The inning continues.
Second baseman number 22, Matt Bogenreef.
Here's Bogenreef. She has reached base in all of her plate appearances. On an E4, a 3-run home run. Here's the throw to second. It is not in time. It'll be in front of Addison Breath. And now Heskin's in scoring position. And back to Bogenreef. She has a 3-run home run, a double, and then she drew a walk. And she has the opportunity of drawing another walk as it's 3-0. Knutson finds the zone, strike one. Beautiful day here at Tharaldson Park, 3-1. And Bogenreef draws her second walk.
The Spuds first baseman, number 13, Taylor Cresson.
Here is Taylor Cresson. Brewski is on deck. Cresson fouls it away. The Spuds up 6, 11-5 lead here in the first round. Cresson able to hold back her swing somehow. The shift is on for the Storm. They're really covering that left to left center field area, as the Spuds have mainly tried to attack that area. We'll see if Cresson tries to pull one. She does, but it'll be right in. Oh no, it gets past her into the wall. Heskin scores. Here comes Bogenreef and Cresson into third. That's a routine fly ball. And Cresson drives home 2 to make it a 13-5 lead. Brewski takes a strike. And that tipped the glove of the center fielder Kuselik, so it will be an error. Not a hit, but still 2 RBIs for Cresson. Spuds trying to keep the inning going. A 4-run 6th inning. 0-2. Brewski takes one high. Cresson 60 feet away. 2-2. And with this lead, Mitch Hansen might take Clute out of the game. Brewski swings and misses, and the inning is over. A lot of damage has been done. A 4-run spurt for the Spuds in the 6th inning. They're looking to close out the Storm here at Tharaldson. To the 7th we go. The Spuds trying to close out the Storm here at Tharaldson Park as they lead it 13-5.
Pitcher number 16, Ava Knudsen.
Here in the top of the 7th, and Mitch Hansen has not taken out Clute. Clute will stay in the game. Mitch Hansen is feeling confident in Clute's ability here in this game. And the scoring update for the Brainerd-Bemidji game, the Warriors dismantle the Lumberjacks 11-0. So if this lead holds up for the Spuds, the quarterfinals matchup in the winners bracket will be the Spuds and the Warriors. And that should be an action-packed game in the quarterfinals. Both teams practically neck and neck in the Section 8 4A standings. Three 3-0 now on Ava Knudsen. Knudsen will take a strike. Clute fires. And a 5-pitch walk.
The Storm leadoff batter, shortstop number 7, Addison Breath.
And I'm sure Mitch Hansen wasn't worried when the Storm brought the game to 1 run back in the 5th, because he shows a lot of confidence with his squad and their abilities on and off the field, because they practice bunting a lot during practice. And it is shown in this game and many other games that they can use bunting to their absolute advantage, as that one is out of play. And it doesn't just have to be the leadoff batter, Lily Heskin or Peyton Babolian bunting. All of these hitters have the ability to bunt to perfection. Swing and a miss. Addison Breath down 1-2. The Spuds trying to punch their ticket to the quarterfinals against Brainerd. Clute deals. 2-2. Another 2-strike delivery on the way. Clute misses. Throw to first. Not in time. Payoff pitch. Clute misses the zone and 2 straight walks.
The right fielder number 2.
And there will be a meeting in the circle with Kelsey Clute. And I won't be surprised if Mitch Hansen will keep Clute in the game. She has been in these situations before, countless times this season, where she sort of loses her command a little bit, but then is able to find it back, finds herself in a jam, gets out of it. Corners in. And Alexa Welsh takes the ball. The Storm trying to find some lightning in a bottle here in this 7th inning. Into left field, a base hit. They will go station to station, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. You can hear the ecstatic howls from the Sauk Rapids faithful. They have not lost faith yet. Here comes Riley Turk. Hit a 2-run blast to right center field. Her last time up. Clute has 5 strikeouts in the game. Spuds trying to just escape this inning regardless of how many runs they give up. A double play will make this less stressful for the Spuds. 1-0 to Turk. Center field. Bobolian's on it. Here's the throw in to Brewski. A run scores. It's 13-6 on a sac fly from Turk. And here comes Mitch Hansen. And this might be the end of the line for Clute. Unless Hansen will keep him in the game, it looks like he will. At least for the moment. And yes, he is walking right back to the dugout. Clute is staying in. One double play. And the Storm get knocked into the elimination bracket. Vivian Kuselik is up. 1 away. Runner takes off. Spitzner's throw is wide. And a stolen base for Welsh. Storm down 7 on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. 13-6 lead for the Spuds. Oh, 1. And a good eye from Kuselik. 1-1. Two on, 1 out, 1-1 pitch. Chopped to the left side. Foul played by Kruger. 1-2 now. Clute with the 2-strike delivery on the way to Kuselik. Left side, Kruger to first. 2 away. Breath scores. An RBI ground out for Kuselik. And here comes Morgan Dorn. The Storm are down to their final out. Softly hit. Brewski can't make the play. The Storm are still alive here in this 7th inning. That'll be an E6 on Brewski. The Storm are not done yet. A pinch hitter in for the Storm. A good eye.
Pinch hitter for the Storm, number 33, Lauren Flankney.
Lauren Flankney. 1-0 on the pinch hitter for the Storm, Flankney. Softly hit. Christen makes the catch. And the Moorhead Spuds are moving on to the quarterfinals. The Spuds take care of business here at Theraldson. And Moorhead has a date with the Brainerd Warriors. A 13-8 final here from Theraldson Park on the Moorhead Dental Associates scoreboard. That'll do it for this afternoon's action here on the campus of NDSU. With the terrific help of our producer, Alex Ryan, our camera operator, Molly Grealis, this is Tommy Fox saying so long from Theraldson Park.